Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Warden, and today I'm going to just quickly talk about what were the changes in this season in For Honor. So if you kind of missed the whole stream on Warrior's Den, this is the place that you want to come in and see what were the changes to the heroes. And without any further ado, let's just start. We start with the star of the show, Lawbringer. They actually gave him a roll catcher. It's nothing like wow or something like new. It's basically his dash forward light and dash forward heavies, but they step forward very efficiently. Like let me guys show you. It's both on heavy, dash forward heavy, and dash forward light. You see how much step forward I get? Let me get backwards. Also the heavy. And it's all on each side that you want. Like you can go to the left and right and do the heavy on the side. Lights. Also enhanced. Just like others. It's basically his basic attacks, but with a good amount of reach. For example, from this, you should be able to catch them. Yeah. So if the opponent tries to dodge roll and you react to that roll, you can just easily close your gap with them and throw a dash forward heavy or dash forward light. Dash forward light would be better. Also, now the top heavy opener deals 25, the side heavies will deal 24, the side heavy openers. To be honest, I was expecting Ubisoft to give this new move a new animation, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. And all in all, it's a very solid change. It's actually count as an opener as well, so you can count on it. Okay, the next one is Hitokiri, and they absolutely nerfed this character. To be honest, well, she deserves this. Really deserves this, because it's always hard to deal with Hitokiri. So what are the changes? The health reduced from 140 to 125, and also the stamina reduced from 130 to 120. I hope the numbers are correct, but all in all, the thing you need to know is the stamina is reduced and the HP is reduced. Also, the stamina drain on the kicks are not a thing anymore. You see down there, stamina damage, nothing. I only get stamina damage from performing it, 15 stamina damage. Also, this applies to the sweep. Nothing. No stamina damage to opponent. Another thing is the catch distance of the chained heavies. They are a little bit worse. They do not catch that effective as it used to be. Let me show you guys. That's the change. You see, it takes a lot of effort to reach your opponent with these heavies. It was very frustrating in the minion matches. Now it is not anymore. So in my opinion, the changes to her are okay. I mean, she's still very effective, and you can just do anything you like, but at least you have to be more careful on trading with your opponent, because the HP you have is no longer that much. It's basically a Vanguard's HP. Alright, so next one is Sohei. I don't know if you guys enjoy playing as him or against him. I feel like this is a very boring character. And they actually buffed him. I was expecting that. To be honest, I don't know what you guys were expecting. Let me know in the comment section. But all in all, let's talk about the changes, and I'll talk about my opinion at the end of it. The heavy openers now gain uninterruptible stance on 400 millisecond. So basically hyper armor. It's there, you see that? I get hyper armor. Relatively fast, so now you can like trade with your opponent. Good thing, good thing. The zone attack gets hyper armor on 400 millisecond. It's feintable, you know that. 400 millisecond. So it's a very good thing as well, because basically the only way to transition into lights is throughout the zone attacks. So you do zone attacks, go to the heavy, zone attacks, go to the light, and gain soul. The finisher lights and heavies give you souls. And also there are some little changes that I don't know if it makes sense or anything. Like it's basically in Dominion mostly. You gain soul while trading with your opponent on the same frame. Like for example, I do a heavy, go into this. At the end of this frame, if my opponent tries to interrupt me and we both hit each other, I still get my soul. That's a good thing because you really rely on your souls. And the next thing is, for some reason, Sohei used to get souls while hitting Blackbriar, and Blackbriar outperforms him, bulwarks it. It was kind of like registered as a successful attack, although you didn't do any damage and you instead get damage because it will counter you. But Sohei would get it. So they fixed that. You no longer get it, and that's the thing now. To be honest, in my opinion, they should have gave him more like light into heavies, heavy into lights. Basically, it's just like Yorm. To continue your chains, you rely on your zone attack, but it's far more worse than Yorm, because Yorm at least have light into heavies and light into, for example, bash. So, in my opinion, the changes I was expecting to see to give him a light into heavy or heavy into light attack chain, and nerf the absurd 95 damage, to be honest. Like, what the hell? It's not really fun, to be honest. Is it fun for you guys? I don't know. It's basically 95 damage. You can just go into zone attack after bash, 95 damage, cash. As easy as that. It's a little bit absurd. They need to nerf this to 35 damage. 35 damage is good. Basically, Shaman's Bite deals 35 damage. Probably, like especially when you're against like someone that reacts very well, you basically are screwed. You can't get your souls that easily. That is, you can't get it much. You can't get much out of your attacks. So yeah, that's the whole idea of me. The changes are good. Like you can trade now. You're actually heavy right now. Very good thing. But all in all, still needs some changes in my opinion. And I don't know. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? Okay, so next hero is Nusha. They changed the zone attack. Now it's a two-part zone attack. And the first part is not feintable. You can't cancel it. And it's 500 MS. Deals 11 damage. And the second one deals 24 damage. So basically it's the same zone attack that she had, but they split it, the damage. So this is how it looks. Very cool, very cool, very cool. But here's another stuff. You still can cancel the second one or trap. And the trap deals 28 damage. So basically you get 39 damage out of it if you successfully land the first one. So, to my opinion, that's a very good buff for Nusha, because the first one was very interruptible. It was because it was very slow, the attack. But now the attack is not only slow, but scary as well, because the second one comes out so fast. You try to go for interrupts, they just let it go. Deals 24 damage. Or you try to, I don't know, crush and counter it. Trap. It beats crush and counter and deflect, and also parrying, and also blocking on the same side. So yeah, you're screwed, baby. Nosha is going to be very scary. Nosha is going to be very scary with this change. Good change. I don't know. I'm not a Nosha player. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? Will it make Nosha broken, or just very good at the game? Like Shinobi broken, or just very good? The interesting part for Dominion players and Warden players is that the testing ground Warden feats are live now, and let's talk about them. The first feat is basically body count. It's called Death Toll. The thing is, it will give you 4 stamina and 4 health for each minion kill, whether it be pikemen in Breach or soldiers in 4v4s, like Dominion Tribute or something like that. Very standard, very nice. But the second one is very interesting. It's enfeeble, the name is. So basically, after any shoulder bash, your opponent gets a debuff that will reduce their damage for 10%, and the duration of this is 10 seconds. So, and unfortunately it can't stack, it cannot. So if you just spam them with shoulder bash, they only get that 10%. It won't be 100% damage reduction after 10 shoulder bashes, okay? But it's a very good thing. Like, like if the hero deals 20 damage, now, for example, his heavy will deal 20 damage, now his heavy will deal 18 damage. Very nice. Good little debuff there. You benefit from using your shoulder bash, which is very good, because players were maybe a little bit hesitant on using shoulder bash. Now it's a very good reason to use it more often. The third one, which is the useless one, people, you won't pick it up, trust me. It's basically full recovery after any heal, any revive. So you revive your ally, he will get the full health back instead of half of his HP back. More like 25% of his HP back. I don't know, you guys take it. I would rather just take second wind, get myself some healings. I don't know, if you want to be a supportive hero, you can take it. I don't know where you can use it. I'm not a Dominion player. The next thing, which is very nice too, you might consider picking it. I mean, all the 3 level 4 feats of Warden are awesome. The banner, the healing banner, the morale boost gives damage increase for all teammates. It's a very good support feat. Basically, he has 2 support feats and 1 attacking and offensive feats. This offensive feat is called Trebuchet, deals 70 damage, and after you use it, 1 second later, the Trebuchet will come down. Very fast. Very fast. 1 second. Only 1000 milliseconds. So, it's a very effective. It deals 70 damage. It's not that much, but it's 70 damage. So, you can count on that killing some opponents, because 70 damage, that's a lot. So that's for Warden. It's a very good change that he gets, especially the shoulder bash. Especially the shoulder bash. If you guys playing, for example, skirmish or elimination, it's going to be very fun 1v1ing people. Not skirmish, elimination. But yeah, in 1v1 situation, that's a very good thing. Also in 4v4 situation, that's a good thing. you try to shoulder bash each one of the, like for example, if it's a 2v2, you shoulder bash both of them, and like it stays there for 10 seconds, the 10% debuff damage, which is good. Okay, so Varangian Guard got a buff on superior blocks, all the superior blocks, dodge attacks, dash forward, light. Finally, one time this guy did a top heavy. This thing, the dodge attacks are a little bit, the side dodges are a little bit hard to perform, the superior blocks. But yeah, and also this attack has superior block on it for some reason. I didn't know that, to be honest. But all of them are now coming out at 200 millisecond. Used to be 300 millisecond. Now it's buffed. So also the second one, the second light attack, it has superior block just like Afira. That finisher light also comes out 100 millisecond faster now. So yeah, that's basically a Varangian Guard, and very solid hero. Very solid hero. Alright, so the final thing is Berserker Tech is no longer a thing, which is awesome. For you guys who don't know what is Berserker Tech, basically, Berserker can dodge cancel his recoveries, right? So first you need to walk left and right while doing it. And also, after you, like, the moment your attack landed, you need to lock out and dodge, and then immediately lock in. I can't do it right now because it needs practice, and I'm not a Berserker main, and I never did the fucking Berserker tech. You see, I'm dodge rolling because I'm not fast enough to lock in. So it was basically a dodge roll, but it was not a dodge roll. You get what I'm saying? Like, the guy tries to catch you dodge rolling. It's not a dodge roll. You can easily just react to it because you just dodged. You just dodged one time, so you have enough recovery to react to any dash forward heavy, dash forward light that your opponent wants to roll catch you. So that was so broken, and I'm very glad that they removed it. You can no longer do it. It was very frustrating to deal with. So yeah, hopefully that's it. Okay, that's it for today's video. That was all the changes that were implemented in the game. There's the testing ground for Peacekeeper, but these are the live ones. These are implemented into the game. So all of them are nice, in my opinion. I'm looking forward to see how Nusha performs with that zone attack. I'm not trying to say it's broken, but it's going to be very scary to deal with it right now. The zone attack was scary before, but at least you could interrupt it a little bit easier. Right now, you really have to guess whether she's going to let the heavy go, 24 damage, or whether she's going to trap you, which is 29 damage, 28 damage. And yeah, I'm looking forward for it to see if it's broken or if it's just a very good improvement. I can't say anything right now. So I hope you guys liked everything. Tell me in the comments what you think about the changes. See you guys in the next video.